Hi, Phil Weiss of Enterprise Wealth Management here with a video summary of this week's blog, The Motherhood Penalty. The motherhood penalty, what is that? It refers to the wage penalty or the decline in wages that women face after having a child. It can actually start even before they give birth. What can cause it? Gender discrimination. Some women decide to work in a less lucrative field. Educational differences is another factor, though that one's lessening because the data that I've seen show that more girls are going to college than boys in this current environment. And then simply giving birth would be the last one. What's the impact? It could be pretty large. According to the research that I found in writing this article, they estimate between $160,000 and $600,000 over a career can be the impact. And that has other impacts beyond just when you're working in lower wages. It can also affect your retirement because your Social Security benefits can be lower, your retirement savings can be lower, your employer match can be less. All those things matter and add up. So, what can we do to play catch up? Well, we can make sure that if you're married, you make spousal contributions to an IRA or Roth IRA. That's assuming you're eligible, depends upon what your income is. Second, if you return to work, you want to make sure that you prioritize your retirement savings. Max out as best you can your 401k contributions or 403b, depending upon who you work for. You want to make sure that you know that if you're divorced, your Social Security benefit can be based upon your ex-spouse. There's some criteria that apply, but if they do, that can give you a higher benefit because you may not have as large a benefit if you didn't have as robust a working career because you were taking care of your kids. You can also work longer. That can have a twofold benefit. One, waiting to take your Social Security benefit allows it to grow because there's growth that happened from age 62 all the way up to age 70. And two, if you're working longer, you may have some higher earnings years that can either give you more qualified years or that can replace some of the lower earnings years you might have had in other years during your work history. And last, when you're over 50, goose your contributions. That means if you have a 401k, you can put in an extra $6,500 a year in 2022. If you're contributing to an IRA, it's an extra $1,000. Same thing applies if you're an HSA, but that's for 55 and over instead of 50 and over. Hope you find this week's blog helpful. I'll be back again next week with the prizes 5 favorite reads of the week. Thanks for listening and have a great day.